Hey guys, welcome back to another one. So, I figured out how to finish this quest, at least. So we are doing the Legends Lost quest. We gotta jump into the Sightless Pit. For those who have had the same problem, the Sightless Pit is just here, south of Winterhold. Lighting's kind of funky. But whatever. What the hell is wrong with this lighting?
You go first.
It just works, guys. It just works. Oh, the lighting's good again. So yeah, you don't necessarily have to get that letter afterwards. It's just a pain in the ass because it doesn't tell you where to go if you don't get that letter like, afterwards. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, just make your way through the Sightless Pit. I wonder if Eowyn has any dialogue for this place. Never really thought of that.
I've got your back.
No.
Lead on.
I guess this isn't the Dwemer ruin. Yeah, the lighting in this place is really weird. Die! Damn you! Alright.
You go first.
Oh, don't worry, Rigmore. I'm going first. Hi, Mario. Smeagol looking wannabe.
I hate killing animals.
What the hell is happening? Okay, are we done here? So yeah, as soon as you go down here, There's actually a cave back here. And you put the stupid cube on the pedestal. Huzzah! It actually advances the quest. Thank God.
Hey!
Find a way to open the door. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Actually. Not a mechanic, bro. Mechanic.
Did I ever tell you I hate
Oh, it's moving around. Don't know what I'm doing, but it seems to be working. I'm guessing this side's done. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I guess I didn't do it. No. Always follow the quest marker. messenger. Messenger of what? Where's my message? Maybe it's like the messenger of death. Ugh.
Hey, watch out.
Would you look at this? Haha! I completed you, buggy ass quest. Eat my ass. Alright. What's next on the agenda? Survival mode. The Cause. My favorite quest. So I received like a plea for help or something. I don't know if I have it on me here, but Stranger's Plea. Grayson, I come to you with an urgent plea. I have done unspeakable things which I have come to regret, and the consequences are imminent. If you know the Oblivion Crisis, then you know I make no jest when I say the fate of Tamriel is at stake. It would be safer to speak further in person. Please meet me at the shrine to Stendar, located between Fort Greymore and Rorikstead. I will lay my sins in Stendar's presence. Perhaps he will grant me forgiveness. Scorville. I will hear your confession, my child. Can I take this? No, I can't. Let me out. Oh yeah, for those who didn't know, Sunder and Wraithguard were 2 of 3 of the dwarven tools that Kagranak used to make his race disappear. They're like a big part in Morrowind. So the Nerevarine used the tools to defeat Dagothur by destroying the heart of Lorcan.
Hey, wait for me, okay?
The third tool was actually in Skyrim before the Creation Club content, but we'll do that quest another day.
Hey, wait for me, okay?
Oh no! A Mythic Dawn? What are they doing here? There have been whispers of a traitor among our ranks. Pathetic attempts to sabotage our mission. But nothing will stand in the way of Lord Dagon's Velkin. Your duty is to seek out those who oppose us and eradicate them. Acolyte Scorville and Priestess Enakane have gone missing. Find them. If there is any scent of betrayal, they must be swiftly destroyed. Afterwards, travel to the excavation camp to await further instructions. But take the utmost precaution. The Vigil of Stendar have increased their activity, and may be aware of your presence. The dawn is breaking. Bonos. taking your clothes. Because oh, there's another Mythic Dawn assassin. You son of a bitch! Don't attack my invincible horse. Don't tell me.
Hold up!
Okay. Thought it was gonna do the same thing it did last freaking quest. If you were reading this, get out of the way. Get out of the way. If you are reading this, it means they have reached me first. The Mythic Dawn do not tolerate desertion. The fitting end to my transgressions, I suppose. If you know the Mythic Dawn, you may have heard that the cult was eradicated long ago after the Oblivion Crisis of the Third Era came to an end. This was true until perhaps 1 year passed. A discord began to sow in the lands of Skyrim. The whispers of Mehrunes Dagon made their way to the ears and mind of a fervent worshipper named Vonos. These whispers led him deep underground to an ancient Mythic Dawn temple, long since collapsed, where rumors spoke of an Oblivion Gate lying in ruin for centuries. Vonos soon made a pact with Mehrunes Dagon and began quietly reforming the Mythic Dawn as its new leader. He began to cultivate more members to the cause, and I myself fell victim to the promise of such powers. After the Oblivion Crisis, the gate throughout Skyrim were buried deep within the land. However, with much effort, we retrieved many of these pieces and successfully rebuilt an Oblivion Gate. Vonos, a master of conservation, has been working tirelessly to open the gate and give Mehrunes Dagon's troops a doorway into Tamriel. As dictated by the pact, the cleansing of the Oblivion Gate requires a personal blood sacrifice from each of us to prove our devotion. Blinded by ambition, I offered up my own son, a simple farmer who could not harm a dartwing. Watching the knife penetrate his body sent shock and horror throughout my entire being. The blood that spilt from his loins was that of my blood. In that moment I realized what I had done. It was not power that bewitched me, but deceit. As an acolyte, I was not privy to much information, but I know that Vonos is searching for a powerful ancient artifact that is necessary to open the gate. What that artifact might be, I do not know. I heard something about an excavation camp to the southwest of Iverstead, near the mountain pass. Perhaps more information can be found there. Lastly, in order to keep its location secret, all but the highest priests in the order are blindfolded when taken to and from the Oblivion Gate, so I have no further information to give as to its whereabouts. I only know it was a cave. I wish I could tell you more. I've been on the run day and night, and now the Vigil of Stendar are also on my trail. I can only imagine what they might do to someone like me, so I come to you with my plea. Someone who might better understand my plight. Please stop the Mythic Dawn however you can. For myself, for my forsaken brother, and for the whole of Tamriel. Scorville. And then he died. Surely Stendar doesn't need all these gems, right? Where do we go? Oh.
They can't help it, I guess.
Look who we have. Kill him, Shagorath.
Victory is yours.
You're messing with the wrong
Poetic.
girl.
I don't know what mod's doing this, but yeah. The dawn is breaking. Bonus has successfully pierced the veil of the liminal barrier, but there is much work to be done. We have unearthed an anchor point, but must still reconstruct the gate itself, and even when it's complete, the veil of the liminal barrier remains. Bonus is, in his infinite wisdom, continues to work day and night to find a way to break it. It may be but a singular gateway, but Vulcan, Gatanus, and I don't know how to say that, awaits us on the other side, preparing to march for our Lord. I will keep the faith for Lord Dagon. Bonus has been studying all known information about the Mysterium Xarxes, consulting with Dagon's Dremora, and experimenting tirelessly, but is still unable to open the gates. However, he believes that an object may exist which could be strong enough to hold the portal open. What kind of artifact could hold such power? Even 1,000 soul gems would likely dissolve in the presence of a sigil stone. We must redouble our efforts. I have sent additional scouts to Solstheim and Cyrodiil to learn anything they can. One of my scouts has returned from Bruma with promising information. The ancient Aelids are well known for their Welkin stones, rare ethereal fragments comprised of powerful meteoric glass. A great Welkin stone, the most powerful of these stones, was typically held within the heart of each Aelid city, but these stones have long since been plundered or lost to time. Researchers have speculated for centuries that more great Welkin stones may exist, but none have ever been found. The last great Welkin stone seen on record was in the Third Era, when it was snatched and used to bring the downfall of our Lord. Then it was ultimately Merwin's Dagon's undoing. But irony may be smiling upon us. Something of such power could be exactly what we need to bring the gate to full power. One researcher has set their sights on the ancient Aelid ruin of Riel, such a place where a great Welkin stone may exist. Many have explored its depths throughout the years, though none have ever found a trace of such a thing. Could a great Welkin stone truly be hidden deep within Riel? I've told my scouts to capture this researcher and bring him to me. We must learn all we can. My scouts captured the Aelid researcher from Bruma, but upon returning, the Vigil of Stendarr were seen guarding the Pale Pass. My scouts had to detour through the wilderness of the Gerald Mountains to avoid them. Could the Vigil be aware of our movements? Is there a traitor among us? We cannot risk any sort of confrontation with the Vigil until we have the full might of Dagon behind us. There's too much at stake. While interrogating the researchers, I learned that Riel is structurally weak, making entry difficult. With the Vigil blocking the Pale Pass, this greatly inhibits our expedition. He also spoke of another danger, but I dare not repeat them, lest I give substance to his ravings. We must find a way into Riel. Bonos and I have agreed that we have no time to waste. I have selected only our most trusted disciples to set up a base camp in the mountains west of Iverstead. We will operate under the darkness of night to excavate our own pathway through the Jera Mountains and into Riel. It will take time, but it is the only way. After much blood and sweat, we finally reached Riel through its northwest corner. But challenges within have proven to be quite deadly. The only man who returned alive claimed he barely escaped the clutches of the undead monsters. Several have gone inside, only to never return, and I am unsure how many more souls I can spare. All this and yet no sign of a secret chamber or Welkin stone. There are legible portions of untranslated words on the pages retrieved from the researchers in Bruma. I've summoned one of my best scholars, Janice, to assist me in my alien studies. Perhaps there is something we are missing. According to the books Magic from the Sky and Glories and Laments, the ancient Aliens believed that Nirn was composed of 4 basic elements: earth, water, air, and light. Janice and I feel this is extremely important, maybe the key to obtaining the stone. The incomplete text recovered from the researcher in Bruma makes mention of previously unseen elemental shards, but what are they? Where are they? We will prepare another team to descend upon Riel with this information. We're running low on supplies and may need to delay the search if we lose any more men. Vonos has sent an urgent communication. The Vigilant of Standar have increased their presence and have been questioning townsfolk. Acolytes Scorval and Priestess Anakin have gone missing. Their whereabouts are unknown. It is best for us to assume that the Vigil knows of our plans. There is no time to delay. Janice must join our one last expedition team to locate the Great Welkin Stone. I will send the last of my guards along with him as protection. This is our last chance, Dagon. Give us strength. Well then, let's go explore an alien ruin. I think. Oh, there it is.
I hate these things.
And we're back in Cyrodiil. I was called upon to assist with Riel expedition, and have been studying urgently and without rest. I was entrusted with a page from the ancient Iliad text retrieved from a researcher in Bruma. My Iliadun is not very good, but I was able to understand something about the elemental shards and sleeping guardians within the ruins. None of this would be a problem if Vonos had granted me more time, but he and our lord are impatient. I will make do. My research is what matters. The aliens believe the 4 elements to be air, water, earth, and light. From what I understand, shards representing these 4 elements may serve as keys to certain hidden chambers. It is fascinating to ponder how many Great Welkin stones may be hidden among ruins thought to be barren. There is a hidden chamber within Riel. This might be how they are opened, but how? Where? At the cost of their lives, many of our disciples have searched nearly every corner of the room, but have yet to discover anything. I will study the text further. Vonos has issued an urgent orders to descend upon Riel with the last of our expedition team to try and find the Great Welkin Stone. I am to go with them and lead the team. The Vigil of Stender are assumed to be on our trail, so we must act quickly. I must not allow this latest wrinkle to deter my research. It It is almost within our grasp. Woe to those who entered before me and met their fate. I imagine not the horrors that await me. Our persistence in this expedition has awoken alien wights, guardians who have lied in wait for untold centuries, sealed in their sarcophagi, awaiting to protect the ancient powers within. And yet all is not lost. I found 4 Welkin stone boulders in the real crypt, each colored gold in position to the north, south, east, and west. The directions correspond to each of the 4 elements. North upwards to the air, well, in the sky. South is earth, under our feet. East for the light of the rising sun. West for when the water devours it. The diagram in ancient Iliad text matches this pattern. If these shards are retrieved and placed in the correct holders, I believe the secret chamber containing the great Welkin stone will make itself known. My team has been slain and I have been injured. A pity, as I have heard rumors of an area underneath the college where this stone could be put to better use. I just need to hold out a little longer. Well then. Sweet roll to the rescue.
Draugr.
This ruin would have been more accurate without all the gold trimmings, but other than that, they did a really good job.
Check out these Draugr.
Give me your stone. Aha. You get out of the way. Sweet Roll's the worst of my companions, bro. She just stands right in the middle of the road. North Air, South Earth. East Light, West Water. Oh, it's got a fucking... Oh, stupid. Stupid! Got a freaking drawing on the side. Has it? Well, well, well. Look at this.
Hold up.
Something open. Okay, well, I guess I'm locked in here. Oh, I think this is the door that just opened. Vigil orders. The Vigil is the last line of defense between the light and the darkness. If the Defilers manage to open the gate, then we are bound by Stender to not let a single abomination pass through it. Find the gate and secure it. Whatever it takes, we must hold the line. Pretty cool armor. Our spies in the city have reported hearing whispers of mythic dawn among the populace. Though the last of those abominations were slain hundreds of years ago, we must take all reports seriously and stay alert. Word from our agents in Cyrodiil says that a band of mysterious travelers descended upon Bruma, where they asked a well-known researcher many questions about the Aliads, the ruins of Riel specifically. They also asked about great welking stones, which haven't been seen for hundreds of years. I'm sending a few scouts to the Pale Pass to keep an eye on things. If there is darkness at play, the light of the vigil will find it. The same group of questionable travelers was seen traversing Pale Pass into Bruma again, this time under the cover of night. They were followed, but were lost in the shadows. Our agents set up a blockade to stop and question all who passed, but the group was not seen traveling through there again. If they did return to Skyrim, they would have had to do so through the Jarl Mountains by moonlight. Stender have mercy upon anyone lost among those jagged slopes in the darkness. The researcher in Bruma has gone missing, and I must assume it was the hand of these mysterious travelers. If the rumors of the mythic dawn are true, Stender help us if they get their hands on the Great Welkin Stone. What could they possibly need such a powerful artifact for? I have dispatched agents and spies to every corner of Skyrim to inquire among the townsfolk and track anyone who is remotely suspicious. We have begun following a man named Scorville. We believe he may be a Daedra worshipper, and possibly a member of the Mythic Dawn. His brother was recently reported missing, along with numerous others in the same time frame. We will continue his movements. We follow his movements closely. Bleh. After several weeks of observing various suspects, we decided to capture an individual believed to be a high-ranking member of the Mythic Dawn. She was clothed plainly and kept the guise of a merchant by day. We searched her quarters and found red robes bearing the sun symbol of the Mehrunes Dagon. We also found a journal which claims that an Oblivion Gate has been reforged and attempts to open it are underway. I've decided to call for reinforcements. If what I read is true, the Vigil of Stender alone may not be enough to stop what is unfolding. The Mythic Dawn priest would not yield any information and died during the interrogation. It was a slow death, but the Vigil has no mercy for Daedra worshippers. Can the power of the Great Welkin Stone be corrupted and used for their twisted purpose? This cannot happen. We must find this Oblivion Gate. Within the journal was a torn page containing the following. In the shade of Velothi, where the rivers run black, shores stone at our feet, white shores at our back. Windhelm on our shoulders beyond the fair night. Before the dawn rises, red scars bleed the light. This could be a clue as to their location. I will send someone to investigate while I prepare a small regiment and determine our next move. 3 of my agents who were observing suspects went missing overnight. I believe they have been captured by the Mythic Dawn. Stender have mercy upon them. We should have been more careful when capturing one of their priests, but we need to act quickly. I have assembled a group to descend upon Riel. We must act now. We may be able to ambush the Daedra worshippers. Lastly, one of my scouts believes the riddle does indeed point to the location of the Mythic Dawn are hiding. We need to approach with caution, lest we be outnumbered. Blessings of Stender upon us all. Then he died. I've already read all that. An Imperial crossbow? Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Oh, the Empire! Rigmore, help me. I can't move.
Hey,
Carry my burdens. Yeah, don't touch Thunder, he might die.
watch it.
We've stopped.
Nerve-wracking to carry my burdens. And Wraithguard.
Let's go.
Let's get the hell out of this place. If we can find the entrance.
Hey,
Or exit.
wait.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed the video, press the like button and subscribe. Peace.